Alrighty everybody, welcome back. I'm that one dude 1994, and today we're going to continue with Fortresscraft Evolved. And so last episode we came down our little stairwell here and we found iron pretty easily. And so today I think we're going to continue. We're going to have to continue getting this manually for now, along with the other ores, but we're gonna attempt to automate our copper and tin ores this episode. We'll see how well that goes. Shouldn't take too long, hopefully. I'm gonna be using just basic conveyor belts. I don't have quite the resources for much else. And so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, first things first, we're going to need a lot of copper. Go ahead and put tin in there too as well. We're going to go here into logistics and we're going to make we'll go ahead and make 25 sets of those. We'll need them. And also, I might have to move my power supply, which I really don't want to do. So, we'll see if we can work around it. We're definitely going to not have this be the final setup, that's for sure. But we'll go ahead and get started with the automation. Copper's going to be really easy. It's right here. Okay, and so with these conveyor belts, you have to put one on top too, so it looks a little bit wonky, but you can't just put one here and expect it to go. Like here. See, these just won't move up, which is really annoying, but it's just how the game works, so just gotta deal with it. Conveyor belts will mess with power lines, which is very unfortunate. So I think what we'll do instead is go ahead and take this down. Move this one. And put that right there. And finally, this going this way to re-automate power, and this way I don't have to go up and over anything too important, so this should work pretty easily for copper. Alrighty, so we need to just 1 second. Alrighty, so alright, and so that's the copper. Pretty simple. Go ahead and get the coal out of here, just so it'll keep doing stuff, and I need power. So let me go ahead and fill up real fast, and then we will figure out what we want to do with the tin. Lovely Mr. Spiderbot here ripping his arms off. He doesn't seem to mind very much. Alrighty, so what I believe I'm going to do is I'm just gonna build a little tower up to where my base should be. Alrighty. Alright, so What's nice about this game as well is you can hold left control and right click, and you can super build just like that. And I think, whoops, I think that's one too high. I needed it to go down one, I believe, because the laser is equal with what I need. So go ahead and do this. Alright, and then, excuse me, we'll go ahead and take out this top row here. So that we have room for our conveyor belt to come up on. And actually, I wonder, I might need to go down one more as well, but we'll see about that, I guess. So I think we'll build right along this line here. Just build the conveyor up and over this way. And then, yeah, we'll go down a block. And we'll just merge it into here. I believe that it should mostly evenly distribute it. I'm not 100% sure. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty, let's get down there. Yeah, let's see, we're already running out of tin ore. And I think, oops, well, not like that. Okay, so they will realign themselves, it looks like. So we can just go straight up like this. Oops. Now we need to go this way. Alright, so now we need to go down. So in order to do that, you have to place one on this, just like this, and just face it down, and then same thing as with the yeah, it makes your conveyor belts definitely look a little funky. I could probably put like a down slope right there. It'd look a lot cleaner, but we aren't going to worry about it too much. Oops. Alright, and we should, unless I missed one. Nope. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so these are definitely not the best conveyor belts at all, but they're the cheapest. You get 5 of them per 1 copper bar, and so it just makes it a lot easier. Now, what I do need to do is I really need to start cooking up some of this iron that I have. And so in order to do that, I'm just going to get rid of what's in here and just put my iron in there. I do have to wait for this to finish, but I need iron so I can make one of these. I actually need a lot. I have enough. It'll just take so that way I can have more storage space in this extractor. That's what I was trying to get to. Because see, as we can see at the top right over there, my ore extractor goes offline very quickly for my iron. That's because it only has storage space for 20 ore. And I also really need to automate power to it as soon as I can. That might be another thing that we get going this episode as well, if we have enough time for it. We're probably at about 10 minutes right now, so we have about, I'd say about like 5 or 10 more minutes. We're going to unlock suit upgrading because it wants me to. And laboratories as well. Once I get 800 power, there we go. And now we can see here that this one, the basic miner upgrades 2, requires the laboratory, and we can't just research it at our research station. And the laboratory it's a multi-block structure, so I have to use multiple blocks to build it to start. And so and each of those parts takes a bit. I'm actually kind of surprised at how fast that's going. I remember it being a lot slower. I don't know. I definitely remember that being a lot slower in my other world that I started, but I'm definitely glad that it's moving faster than expected, that's for sure. Because I definitely need the resources. Alrighty, so let's see about automating power over to the other. So I can make 4 of these right now. And I have to get power quite a ways over that way. So I think what we'll do is we'll go ahead and put one going this way. We'll make sure that it's lined up with where my power storage block will be. Should be right along this line here. Make sure. So I just need to be one over from that. So right here. Oops. Actually, I needed to be right where that is. Okay, and this might be enough. I'd actually be a little bit... No, I don't think we'll have quite enough, unfortunately. Oh well. That's okay. We will make a couple more in a little bit. So we're gonna have to... I'll cut through a lot of that. And, you know, we're just going to do it. We're going to use the super destruction beam. Cut a nice path through there. It'll be a lot shorter. I guess that's where I started digging the first time, so let's not have a humongous hole right there. Alrighty, and then we'll keep going this way. And this is where my actual tunnel is. We'll go ahead and set that back to 60 minutes again. And okay, so I'm gonna have to go to the second thing here. So we'll have to get up here. And we'll see if we can even get in there. It's definitely being very difficult, that's for sure. Alright, there we go. I definitely need to make that a little bit taller so I can get in and out of there easier. But we need to... Incoming orbital debris detected. That's new. Where's that coming from? Whoa. Oh, you know what? I think I've actually seen these before. We'll go ahead and go to it. It'll be... It'll be good for us. We need it for later in the game. And even earlier, I guess, too, if we're having issues finding research. Sorry about the lag. Let's see, it was over here somewhere. I wonder if it'll give me, like, a report now. Oh, okay. Is this it? Maybe? I don't know. I don't want to get too far off topic here. I was hoping to find it a little bit faster than this. I thought it dropped over this way. Maybe not. We'll worry about that later. Alrighty, well, that kind of stinks. Anyway, those things will drop out of the sky every now and then. I think I remember hearing about them now. They'll drop out of the sky and they'll give you like research parts that you can use for getting a couple more research points. You get 5, I think, from doing it. So not a lot, but wow, those happen fairly often, don't they? I also didn't think they were that frequent. It's definitely nice that they're pretty frequent, though, I will say. Alrighty. I mean, that one looks like it might be a little bit closer. Let's see where we're at on time. I really wanted to... Yeah, with my draw distance being so short, it's really hard to really see how far away they are. So, we'll worry about them later. And we'll go ahead and finish this up real fast. Probably should have gotten my ores while I was in my base. But anyway, this is where the beam ends, so we're going to have to put another one right there to keep it going. I'm just going to do that so we can walk over it, and we're going to need one facing downwards. And we're either going to, need another power storage block, which I don't have all the materials for, or another basic transmitter, which is more likely what we're going to do. But I do believe, well, maybe not anymore, because I spent it all on those things, but let us reconnect this because we don't need... Okay, so this should be, well, hopefully it's evenly distributed. Doesn't quite seem like it. And so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of those two, because this doesn't need to be running constantly like this. It also doesn't need to be broken like that either. Okay, there we go. And then we'll put these other ones and then rotate it. Okay, so that should even it out a little bit more, hopefully. We'll see, I guess. Maybe not. Probably not with that bottleneck right there. Alrighty, well. Okay. Let's try it with this then. Well, let's make it face the right way as well. Alrighty. So maybe, yeah, that should even it out a little bit more, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Alrighty, anyway. So I have a couple tin bars. I think we need, yeah, one more tin. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. There we go. Alrighty. And since our thing isn't too far down, we can actually just put a conveyor belt running all the iron up here too as well. So that'll be really nice. Because like I said, I think it's... Okay, I'm not very good at this. I'm just gonna fall, and it'll hurt a little bit, but I'm hoping that that comes down far enough. I think I saw the beam. Hopefully that'll start. I don't know, where does the beam end? Or is it actually doing something? No. Alrighty, we might need one more then. That's unfortunate. I was really, yeah, stops a little ways. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and get one more. We should have enough for one more now. Hopefully. Alright, there's a lot of back and forth. I'm sorry about that, guys. I was really hoping that... Yeah, I guess that's technically at level 1. I'm down at like negative 66 or so. But hopefully we should have, yeah, I think we have enough now. Yeah, just barely enough copper as well. Alrighty. We'll go ahead and do this and then we'll call it an episode. So that way we have power automated to all 3 of our current ore extractors. We will definitely figure out a better way to do this in future episodes. Alrighty. And then that stops, I guess right about there is what it looks like. Maybe? Yeah, that's getting power now. This should be getting power. This should be charging this. I'll go ahead and add a decent amount of power to it. Take that. And once we get enough tin, we can get a storage hopper going, and then we can automate getting the iron up to our base as well. And that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. It definitely helps a lot. It'll help to grow my channel even more and help get out there just a little bit more. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching.